Damon, an all-American actor, at least all-American looks he has, it would be hard. It would be tough to turn Matt Damon into a psycho, a weirdo, like the Joker. You'd need a lot of makeup. I don't know, even if he lost 20 pounds, it would have made a difference. He would probably look like Jason Bourne went crazy, something. I mean, but with Joaquin Phoenix, perfect match, perfect, ideal. I mean, they probably looked at him and then came up with the idea of the Joker movie. They said, okay, how can we write a movie that fits perfect to Joaquin Phoenix, makes him reflect everything that he looks like on screen? Joker. Probably he's going to win an Oscar or whatever. He deserves it. He deserves it because I don't know what kind of preparation he did other than losing 20, 30, or 40 pounds, but he is the Joker for sure. But in Turkey, in Istanbul, Turkey, where I'm doing this podcast from, we're used to jokers. We have jokers everywhere here, everywhere. Our life here in Turkey is a psychological thriller. The minute we get out from bed until we go back, if we can, the same night into bed. 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's a psychological thriller. Okay? And there are clowns everywhere. Clowns. Because I think in the movie Joker, he's kind of clowning around, or there's something to do with clowns or whatever. We have clowns everywhere. We have jokers everywhere. The movie Joker is not scary for us. We have jokers in traffic here. They will pass you from your right. They will go fast in school zones or everywhere. They will ignore stop signs. And they will honk when the red light turns green, even if there's a pedestrian crossing in front of you. They want you to run over him or her. They don't want to wait. They're jokers. They are the real jokers. I mean, we have so many of them here. So that's why the Joker, the movie, is like, it's like, I don't know. It's like a Disney character to us. It's not scary at all. In Istanbul, like, I think in the Joker movie, they took Taxi Driver, which was like, I think it was a good movie from Martin Scorsese and, or whatever. Robert De Niro, he was the taxi driver. And we have minibus drivers here. They modeled the Joker to the taxi driver, but here we have minibus drivers. We don't have taxi drivers. We have minibus drivers. There's a minibus way called Minibüs Yolu in Istanbul, and all the minibus drivers are jokers. All of them. There is no exception. They communicate by blowing their horn. They don't talk. Two short horns like wank wank, means hi to the fellow drivers. How are you? One short horn, honk, is like you want to hop into a customer, to a pedestrian. A long beep is like, fuck you and the horse you rode in. A medium honk is, watch out, I'm coming, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I will hit you if you don't get out of my way. So these are jokers, real life jokers. They're called the minibus drivers, not taxi drivers. Minibus drivers. Taxi drivers, by law, they have to behave now. They have to dress nice, and they can't smoke in the cars. They have to keep their place of business, meaning the cab, clean. So they're under scrutiny. They're like under control. Minibus drivers, they're not, because they're like jokers. But we have jokers everywhere in Turkey. Everywhere. As a matter of fact, the jokers in Turkey make the one in the movie look like Elmer the Fudd. Wabbit! Wabbit! I'm serious. Like, the national sports here has to be soccer. We love soccer. Everyone watches soccer. All the referees are jokers. Every week, there's a joker that comes and ruins the game, a referee. They don't know what they're doing. They drive the fans and the players crazy. They do something out of the ordinary, and they prove that they can be a joker. And also, they do all sorts of weird things to make the game to make the game like a joker's game. And then one of our top coaches, Fatih Terim, the coach of Galatasaray, internationally known, they're in the Champions League, is the master joker. I mean, the Joker in the movie would be scared to be in the same room with Fatih Terim because he's scary. I'm telling you. You have to see him. So, Joker is nothing to us. It's like, I don't know, every day is a joke. I mean, our economy is a joke. We have they just said that, I mean, the Minister of Economy, who happens to be the son-in-law of the president, just declared that the inflation was in single digits. We have reached, I guess, a single-digit inflation. It used to be in double digits. Oh, I thought it was in triple, but anyway. But yet, the increase in prices, I mean, the prices are increasing in double digits. So how could the inflation be in single digits when the prices, the rate, are rising in double digits? We don't know, because we're like, we believe everything. Whatever they say to us, the authority figures, we believe them. They're all jokers. And we have nothing to do, nothing to say. In politics, there's so many jokers. I can't even begin to tell you about them. I mean, because it would not be believable. You would say you're making this up. But no, they are all jokers. There's a newspaper called Sabah that is full of jokers. I don't know who reads them, who buys that paper, but they are constantly, I mean, ripping the opposition, whatever's left from the opposition, apart. They are, of course, from the ruling party, sponsored by the ruling party. I mean, they have A News, which is like a Turkish television station. They're all packed with jokers. They fabricate news. And we believe them because we're used to living in a country that is packed with jokers. We enjoy it, as a matter of fact. Life would be exciting with jokers. Life is exciting with jokers. Life would be boring. Life would be boring without jokers, without these jokers. If we lived in a normal place like Switzerland, in Zurich, for example, or Geneva, we'd be bored. Or in Canada, where everything's quieter. There's no action. Like one day looks like the other. When you wake up one morning, you know what's going to happen, pretty much. The same happens the next day. You can predict your future. Here, you can't. So we would be bored as Turks over places like that. We're not normal. We're jokers. All of us are jokers. We love jokers. So the Joker movie is probably going to be one of the favorite movies here because we're going to laugh at it. No one's going to be scared. It's not going to be a psychological thriller to us. It's going to be a comedy. Ha, ha, ha. We're going to go and look and watch the movie and say, oh, this is what we do every day. I mean, things happen to us worse than the Joker can ever do, can ever imagine doing. I mean, if they put the things that happen to us on screen, no one would believe it. They would say, oh, this is too much fiction. Joker? There's a Joker. I mean, really, come on now. Cem Ceminay reporting from Istanbul, Turkey. I'm sorry. I sneeze. You say, bless you, when